command. They just left us.
Okay, where'd we spawn? Emercom? Yeah, Rex, I'm ashamed to say I've had Spectrum for a very long time. And Spectrum is pretty much the best internet that I can get around here for now. Oh, PSH.
Okay, it's nothing.
Ooh, that's a surgery kit. Yo, name it, we're just getting started. First raid of the night. It was about a 4.5 minute queue time. That's all I can go off of so far. Not terrible. Good.
Movement ahead.
Okay, so we do have to be conscious of food and water, but we're good for now. Let's just see if I can grab a soda or something in here. Ah, that juice is a little bit too big. Ooh, pistol.
Like in the movie. Got a bad feeling about this.
Alright, well, we gotta take that food and water. Where's that give? A little bit to food and water, nice. These don't look good. So I think these two are actually sharing the same ammo type, the 7.62 by 25. Ooh, a little bit of body armor. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh! Fuck, I was hoping I'd be able to see his head if he peeked. Dude, the timing on that was so bad. I was checking up there and everything. Well, it's okay, because we found some pretty shitty guns. We'll find something better next time, hopefully. That was a good little warm-up to at least get my blood pumping. Ah, dude, Burke. Thanks for that 7-month resub, dude. Damn. 181 hours on this guy. He must be doing some newbie quests. Find some better shitty guns. Yeah, we could do the scav run 0 to hero, but I feel like it's a little bit less intense. But it would make sense to maybe do a scav after a death. But for now, let's just stick to the PMC. Yeah, Bert, well the PPSH is probably a pretty good gun, but I assume it spawns in with pretty bad bullets. But it's good in that distance, right? Okay, that should be good. Yo, what's up, Arrow? Play PC and Saint. Thanks for coming in. Yo, what's up, Lost? Oh yeah, so they had this, if you guys haven't seen it, this is the new load time here. So it says estimated time 4 minutes 30 seconds, and that was pretty accurate to the last one. But I think when they added this, they took out the ability to click down here and like organize your inventory and access the character screen. So I see I can still do it here and like look at my stuff, but I can't organize my stash. Or else we could do a little bit of that right now. Tab? No, tab doesn't work. So if character is lit up in the bottom, that means the inventory will work. And it works for like the first 20 seconds, but it goes away way quicker than it used to. No, Spider, you don't have to start from scratch every time you die, but that's the thing. After you play Tarkov for like, I don't know how many years it is now, 8 years. I've always wished a little bit deep down that Tarkov was like a little bit more like DayZ, how it felt really good to find stuff in the raid. But the reality is you usually just unlock high level vendors and have the flea market. and you just kind of start going into robot mode, like collecting stuff and selling it, and you don't really get as excited about finding unique things as you do in DayZ, you know what I mean? So I think the one way to force that, to actually like bring out some of the best feelings of the looting, is to do the Zero to Hero, where you get like really excited about finding med kits and bullets and pistols and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely not the thing to do as a new player. It's something to do if you're like, oh man, I don't feel like kitting up right now, and I have more fun just using whatever I can find in the raid anyways. You know, so it's more like a little survival DayZ type challenge, but it's definitely not the way that you should play when you first get into it. When you first get into it, you can, you know, eventually stash 20 M4s in your, or 20 good guns in your stash and 20 sets of body armor, and then you can go die, you know, a bunch of times and still come back to your stuff. And it's like, that's cool, that's how Tarkov is. But it's always just been a little bit tempting coming from DayZ to wish it was like a little bit more hardcore, you know what I mean? But hey, we gotta be careful with the word hardcore, because Tarkov is very hardcore. You could have an inventory full of stuff, and if you set your mind on doing something difficult, you could lose everything in a single day. You know, but if you kind of play, you find your groove and play a certain way, you'll keep building wealth to the point where you never really run out of stuff, you know? Lance said, we have 2 different YouTube channels, and the main channel should be getting an upload any day now, but the archives has been getting the main uploads for a while now. So there should have been a new video on the archives within the last week, I would assume. But yeah, there should, I'm not sure why it's, it shouldn't have been 4 months, that's my bad, dude.
No one's left behind? Yeah, sure.
Oh shit, okay, this spawn, what are we closest to? Uh-oh, I don't think this is the right way to go. We're gonna bump into some dudes down that way. Could get macros out of these things. Well, where do we go from here? Up the ramp?
Ceasefire!
Ooh, nice.
Other guys saw bears in this area.
Oh, and these can also have headsets. Looks like something's right above us. Could have sworn there was a door here that would take us upstairs. I'm not sure how to get to it though. Yo, dude Yurdy, thanks for the massive resub. And Shaboy, thanks for coming in as well. Nice. Oh, I did forget to bring money. I should have brought in 100k so we can send stuff back and forth. But I guess it's extra hardcore to have to find the money in the raid. But now we can't really send stuff back. Ooh, it's tempting, but we can't hold it. Extra mag for the MP5. Yeah, mag was empty. I think... Oh my god, Santa Claus, what are you doing? I think anytime you find a mag like that, it's always empty. Like if it's on a static scav. Santa, you gotta come to me, man. Oh. That could be nice, but I really don't have space. Well, we got food for the sake of 0 to hero. Let's get it. Hey, actually, you should take those items, right? Let's give these to Santa. Can you be giving me some? Oh, oh, don't. Oh, pickles though. Not sure if that's an upgrade or if I just got ripped off. He took all my shit. Took all 3 of those things. Don't take his bag. Nah, that's too easy. I'm not playing this for the fucking to scumbag Santa. I'm trying to make this a good challenge. Oh. Plus, we'd have a massive target on our heads. Oh, big guy with a rig. We could get the magazine with that rig. Body armor, nice. Jesus, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Anna, what are you doing?
Damn, they're still breathing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Do we want the Uzi, or do we just take the ammo out and put it in the MP5 mags? Yeah, let's take the SK for range. Yeah, let's go back and get that second mag. Kill player. No, that's a scav. Ooh, and bullets too. You know, they're kind of shitty. 18 pen. Well, we should probably fill up at least one mag. Yeah, it's all M88. That sucks. I think we're just gonna sell the pickles. No, they took out the frostbite, Samby. Trying to think where we can get some grenades on this map. I think there's one box up there. Ooh. 47 durability versus 37, let's take it. Yeah, please excuse Santa Claus, he just keeps running. Oh wait, where was that body?
Stop! Are you nuts? What the hell?
Really, this one by the green flare? Let's see. This guy? Oh, I see. So these are two ammo crates. Maybe the grenade box didn't spawn. Okay, let's at least fill up these two mags and then we should probably transit to streets. We got a decent loadout. Fuck. Oh my god, scared.
Hold it!
The fuck was that? Oh! Is that shrapnel? God, I kept thinking that was gonna be Santa Claus. Oh my god, we don't have fuels for this. Ooh, that's a pretty nice looking AK though. That could actually be a really nice thing for killing bosses. Yeah, the helmet hurts the audio though. It's probably good enough. Oh, I don't have the money for all that. How much do I have? Just short a little bit. Yeah, 20 out of 40, what is it, 45 hit points on the helmet? That sucks. Yo, Captain, thanks for 46 months subbing. And we got Dude Kid as well. Thanks for the raid. Was it Yurdi? Thanks for such a massive resub again. I think I already thanked you though. Okay, so now we're transiting to streets. From here we have to head towards interchange. Chat, I think you have to pay 20, sorry, your name's Chat. It always trips me out when your name is Chat. You have to pay 20,000 USD to unlock Lighthouse, I think. Looking a little bit foolish here. What the hell is going on out there, boys? Well, at least we got a red dot on the AK. We could probably find some good rounds for this thing. Yeah, Robbins. Well, so don't you have to farm like 10 million rubles just to get one keycard access to terminal? I don't want any spoilers about it, but just to like try to do the thing, let's say you die a few times, how much do you have to pay to get one more access token? Oh, it's only 400k to get access to it again? Oh, that's not bad then. Spider, thanks for watching tonight, dude. And Zay lost as well. Thanks for over 2 years subbing. Yeah, well I already found the blank keycard. At least one on my main account and one on my standard account as well. Oh, Wild Flame. And maybe they bumped them up. Oh, I'm glad you like watching it, Arrow. Thanks for saying that, dude. I think it's a really fun way to play. If we can survive the loads or the waiting time during the load screens and the spawn zones, then it usually turns out to be a good time. Gypsy and Popper, thanks for coming in tonight. Thanks for the massive resubs. Dude, this Popper, thanks for 86. Such a long time, dude. Yeah, slow. In the beginning I did, but for the most part you can match your controls from DayZ to Tarkov pretty closely.
Other guys saw bears in this area.
Okay, so what do we have to do? We have to find meds first. Footsteps. Yeah, alt is free look. I don't really free look as much in Tarkov as I do in DayZ, so it doesn't really matter as much. Yeah, I really don't like pressing left alt. Pretty much the main thing that changes all those... Oh, somebody's coming. It says flashlight. Is that a scav? He just kept on running. Yeah, anyways, I think he took off. One thing I despise is the early spawn fights, so I'm happy to skip out on one of them. Uh-oh. Can't even hear that thing. Oh no, there's two of them. Oh, fuck, I forgot he could jump up on that thing. Damn. At least we got the first sweaty. That dude was fucking sweating his balls off around that corner. Ah, dude, Satanic. Thanks for all the gifted subs going out, dude. Check and see if we can get hooked up thanks to Satanic Old Lady and Addis as well. Thanks to the massive resub, we got Mooch. Dude, thanks for almost 3 years subbing. Fuck, we could have had that second guy. He was doing the jump shot. That's what people are doing in this game now, is they're literally jumping and shooting over fences. Like, not on the finisher there, but to hurt me as bad as he did, he fucking jumped over the fence. I guess people are doing it like Counter-Strike 2, where you like jump and try to hit the no-scope with the AWP, but, oh man. I feel like it doesn't suit Tarkov so well. Ah, dude, Jando, thanks for almost 4 years subbing. Thanks for supporting for so many years, dude. Damn it, yeah, if we could have just grabbed, I don't know, maybe if I had a painkiller and his body armor a little bit quicker, we could have had that second guy. But he vaulted up on a car, I think. Yeah, that's kind of how the spawns go. You probably heard me looting that little box. Okay, so I think to make up for these runs, or just to have a little bit extra fun, we'll bring in 100k, just so every time I transit, I can at least bring some stuff back. Or send some stuff back to my base. No, I feel like no matter what, I mean, if there was like a boss that I really wanted to learn the ins and outs of, I think I would maybe try PvE to like farm a really difficult boss or something. But no, I seriously think it, like, maybe as I get a little bit older I would consider it, but right now I think I still need that threat of a player being in the raid. because it does lead to that, like, fear. You know, you get a little bit scared sometimes. You're like respecting the people that sound like they're super geared, or maybe you're going in with like a mid-tier loadout, so you're saying, okay, I can take this fight, but I can't take that fight, and it feels a little bit more, you know, just a little bit more real. Like, if I was gonna play PvE, I think I'd rather just play really sneaky in PvP mode. I would rather play like it's real life, you know what I mean? Like, just like play like true Tarkov, where you're sneaking around, you care so much about your life, you're making the most of like the whole raid timer, you know? I think I'd rather just play like, not super ratty, but just like super survivally before I go to PvE, you know what I mean? Whereas right now we're still taking a lot of risks and stuff, just playing for fun. Alright, that's good. Yeah, and I've done that before. You can just do an offline raid, turn the boss on, you know, go kill the boss a couple of times. Starting streets? Nah, because if we get that really good run going, where it all comes together, it'd be nice to have just one VOD of just from ground zero all the way to shoreline. Instead of being like, ah, guys, you know, I started halfway through because I didn't really feel like doing the whole thing. So we'll do a few proper attempts tonight, and then if it's just not working out next time, then I might start on my favorite maps. What's the appropriate age for PvE? It's not an appropriate age thing, Alex. There's so many different things about it. Like, I got into Tarkov way back in the day. Okay, so I have so many years of going through updates and learning stuff, and at least being able to jump in after a big break and pick up the basics again, you know? But if you've never really learned Tarkov to the fullest, like if you haven't really come to terms with, you know, getting some confidence in the game and figuring out what's what in the game, like if you never really learned all the basics, and now you're coming into it super late, and you feel like everybody that kills you has like thousands and thousands of hours, then that's already grounds, regardless of your age, to consider just like running around the game in an offline mode or a PvE mode if you really feel like you need to, you know? But if you play a bunch of games, then your skills will transfer over. You might as well just jump into online mode, get your ass kicked. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Like, the game is supposed to crush you. But when you have a slew of events, which, like, you know, one day it's the queue times, the next day it's the cheaters, then the next day it's like nothing but super sweaties doing like the lamest tactics ever. You know, kind of like that, those dudes we just fought, right? You got people jump shotting over fences. You got people jiggle peeking the tips of their barrels around because they're so desensitized from playing for, like, you know, either arena or just playing for years and years, that like maybe you just don't enjoy the general gunfights you're getting into. Then that's grounds for playing PvE, you know? Or if you're like, you know, you got a time-consuming job and you got a family with kids and stuff, and you just don't have the time to like care about everything, then again, go play some PvE. But you're always gonna have these negative people saying, if everybody did that, then we're slowly killing the multiplayer aspect of Tarkov, in a sense. In their mind, they're saying like we're slowly taking away all the people that should be just coming to terms with understanding how to have fun in the main game instead of taking the back door to PvE, you know? But I feel like that, you know, there's definitely reasons to do both. I would say, like, play PvE if you're not feeling very confident, but make sure that you swap over and at least try PvP, because you might get the better, you know, the more intense, better experience in the long run. Yeah, Robbins, it's all about mindset. I think once a certain switch gets flicked in your head and you're like, okay, I'm good. Like, this is what I enjoy about the game, this is what I don't enjoy about the game. That's when you can make a decision on either PvE or PvP. You know, it's like, at the end of the day, some people just enjoy walking around in Tarkov and like shooting shit and like listening to the sounds and taking in the visuals. Like, if you're just gaming, fuck it, who cares what you're playing? But if like you still need that multiplayer thing, like you have to have real people fucking around in the server to make you all the, you know, feel a certain way, then, you know, some of us still need that. But I feel like I could eventually outgrow it if the player base just seems like like super sweaty, you know. Not for Tarkov, but like for a different game that I haven't been playing for 10 years almost.
Like in the movie. Got a bad feeling about this.
Like if I was late to the party. I'm trying to think of a good example. I know Star Citizen, a lot of people have played, they know the basics, but I've never touched it. Probably not the best example though. dude, 96. ADJ, thanks for the massive sub, dude. Almost 100. Hope you're having a good weekend, dude. And Bedside as well. We got Jando. Thanks all you guys for coming in tonight. Bedside Devious, thanks for the 56. Decent helmets. Fucking shells. Oh, that's gotta be something big. At least a gun or a chest rig. Ah, just a chest rig. Oh, oh. There's a gear guy up there. Oh, he just got shredded. Oh, it's a fake box. Oh, you know what? I'm not allowed to have these either. These are from a different raid. Ah, we shouldn't. As much as I want to run up and try to sneak on those guys, there's no way. Yeah, I still can't find the grenade box. I don't think it's spawned. It's just an ammo box over there. Didn't I just check it, Spells? Where's the grenade box? It was 2 ammo boxes. I promise you there was 2 ammo boxes. Unless maybe, let's see if it's random this time. I can tell from here that's an ammo box, boys. Now, it might still come in handy. We might still find these guns, so let's make the most of it. So one thing is, we could just pick up the scraps. He's probably so geared up he's not going to be able to take everything. And I could probably get a free backpack or a shitty gun out of it. But I kind of want to earn my own stuff here. Oh no.
Over here! Hold your fire.
This guy's got us pinched. Well, we could try to get this dead body instead. Trying to remember if there's another door inside this complex. I don't think there is. Alright, let's just hope for the best. Sounds like this guy's probably moved on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where's this dead guy? Let's shoot it. Oh, he shot the flare up. Oh, he fucked it up. Oh my god. No sights. No, not this again. No fucking sights, not this again. Oh, this is what happened to us in DayZ. He's shooting the flare again. Who gave this guy another flare? Oh no. You did? No, he fucking had his own and then he got the one that's always there. Aw, he got out this time, surely. Yeah, he got the one that spawns there. If he found mine in the corner, then he's the luckiest guy in the world. Oh my gosh. If there was a sight on the gun, we had a chance there. Oh. Wait. Oh, this isn't the sight I was talking about. Actually, I think we're in business. Yeah, this is what they use. I think I've seen these in the movies. That is a sweet little find, though. Ooh, nice. Maybe the laser. True, let's get the laser on there. Well, I think we just go to streets and try to find a red dot there. Or a scope. Don't forget heals. Ooh, I still don't have heals, huh? Is there a med bag up here? Yeah, if somebody finds this gun, they're gonna be like, dude. Well, they'll see my level and be like, okay, this guy's fucking around. But if they couldn't see my level at first, they'd be like, oh, I feel terrible. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we don't have a headset yet. Wait a minute, is there a headset on that dead guy? Ooh, he did have M856A1 as well. Shit. Well, he's lucky. He's about to feel the force. Oh, oh, oh. Oh.
One down.
Thing isn't so bad. This might be the new meta shit. Yeah, they'll all be talking about this one tomorrow. Yeah, the sight on the shotgun's not gonna fly. Listen, tell me you don't play Tarkov without telling me. You think this fucking thing is gonna fit on these guns? Listen, boys, some of us here, we've been studying weapons in Tarkov for many years now, okay? We know I know what a Picatinny rail is now. And a dovetail, okay? You guys gotta understand these things if you want to play the game. We have extensive military knowledge now thanks to this game. Ooh, that's a really good suppressor. That's like a really good suppressor, right? Yeah, a lot of us, I mean, some of us here are experts. Oh, do we have the money? I think I brought money this time. Ah, so can we get that suppressor on there? There's a chance, right? I'll bring it with us just because there's a chance. We gotta find some kind of compensator to put it on there. Or an adapter thingy. Flash hider, something like that. Yeah, okay, so that's something I still need to learn though. There's flash hiders, compensators, adapters, and what's the other one? Muzzle brakes. I don't know, there's like 6 different things. And half of them attach to suppressors, the other half don't attach. Oh, that's really lucky that that dude left all the stuff on the body. Oh, Demas, thanks for 17 months supporting, dude, and Leo as well. Thanks for that brand new prom sub. And then we had Bullet during the raids. Thanks for that 29 months. And Craig, dude, over 3 years. Thank you so much for that and the message, man. RuneScape account, Zoms. I haven't logged into RuneScape in 17 years. I don't know. They probably just wiped it, just deleted it. Okay, this thing is hideous. So we can either find a little red dot and put it on the top, or ideally we'll take it off if we get a red dot, but we could find a scope and a red dot on the top. Or I think we have a Picatinny rail on this as well, if we can find a different optic. You're going for an escape in Tarkov? Jaxpa eventually, but I feel like, you know, if this is the last wipe ever from my main account, I kind of always want there to be something to do, so I'm not in a rush to finish everything. Just to see, you know, apparently you can only play through Terminal once unless you die on it. So I don't think we can play the new content that much anyway, so I don't want to rush to it and then feel like, oh man, I just did all this shit, but I only played Terminal for like 1 hour. And now it's all done and I gotta do all this shit again, you know? So it's like, I'm just gonna take my time with it. I'm not gonna, you know, there's no rush for me to get all the way to it, I guess. Because I think there's just so much stuff I have to do. I mean, if you guys tell me that it's only gonna be 50 hours of gameplay or something, then I'll try to do it. But I assumed I had to finish like all the missions or most of the hard tasks or whatever. Not even hard, but just like tedious tasks. You know, if I gotta do a bunch of ridiculous shit, I'll probably wait on it. But if it seems achievable now that people have figured it out, then yeah, we could definitely try to do it sometime soon. Yeah, Slime, I wonder if eventually, like after Terminal's been out for a long time and they figure a lot of players have at least seen it once, I wonder if they're gonna add it or put it in so like you can actually go in and play it more often in the multiplayer setting. Or it might be ideal for them to just keep it as the end game, more of like almost a single player type thing. But yeah, I guess the recent drama is like other random people are queuing into Terminal with you, and if they grab a gun first, they can just kill you and ruin the whole run. And Nikita's going back and forth on Twitter saying like, oh, that's intended, or no, that's fixed, or oh, that's changed. But he's not, I don't know if he really gave a direct answer on what it's supposed to be like yet. And like only a certain amount of people can actually extract. Oh, it's only one seat now? Really, Nemo? So that's interesting. I thought that they were going to try to do the whole thing from the initial Tarkov trailer, where they try to encourage like the Bear and the USEC PMC to team up against the Scavs. And I thought, oh, they can do this on Terminal. What if they made it so they incentivize teaming up to have a few seats in the boat or whatever? But instead, they're like, no, actually, there's only one seat. You know, go fuck yourself. Like, I don't know, I guess they're encouraging PvP, which is good. But it would have been almost extra badass to be like, oh, at the very end, it's so overwhelming, you might have to band together with the other guy that you meet in the raid, you know? I thought they were going to do that, but it doesn't sound like it. Yeah, like, I guess some people would be pissed if you had to work with someone, like one dude has to operate the boat mechanic while the other dude is next to the boat or whatever, but, you know, I'm sure you're not going to be able to please everybody either way. Yeah, but from what I saw, Baze, I try not to watch too much, but the kill usually comes in the first 2 seconds. You spawn in, the guy runs over to the gun, grabs it, kills the other guy. It's not like this epic, oh, I encountered a PMC 30 minutes into my Terminal run. It's like, oh, who can win the spawn fuckfest, right? At least that's what I thought it was like. And in classic Tarkov fashion with, you know, god-awful spawn zones. It's like, really, we're gonna do this again on Terminal? Okay, so we're getting into that territory of like a 6-minute queue time, and when that happens, I'm probably more apt to just starting on interchange or customs or something that I know will be a little bit quicker. So this might be the last full attempt for tonight, or we just swap it up. Oh yeah, sassy. No, I mean, by the time I get there, I don't know how much I'm gonna care about little details, but I promise, or well, you don't have to believe me. You guys can put it on emote only, just so you don't have to trust me. But like, I just don't think I'm gonna have any time to look at my monitor during terminal. And if I was looking at it, then I guess I'd be, talking to you guys or asking for like little details and stuff. But yeah, I think I should stay true and just like go into it as blind as I can without any help my first time in there, and at least expect to fail once, knowing that I can get in there again. Um, but yeah, I don't think I'm just not the type of guy that's gonna be sitting there like in a cabinet waiting for chat to tell me what to do. I just don't think I'd be reading too much during that moment anyway. And if anything, I don't know. I'd almost like to like let the chat go crazy and let them say what they want to say, because that's fun for them. Um, you know what I mean? And it's like I'm not gonna have a lot of time to read everything and think about it. Oh, Palpatine, dude, thanks for 49 months subbing. Thanks for such a long time, dude. No, I see why some people would be like, oh, I saw there were spoilers in the chat, and then Smoke ran right to the freaking key room or whatever. Like, I could see people probably wanting it to be emote only. Yeah, could go either way. End of stream. Zeke, we'll do at least a few more raids. This will be my last full marathon attempt. After this, we might just do a few on interchange and customs, just for fun. But dude, what is this? A 7.5 minute queue time to transit into streets? Like, what? I still don't know how that's ever acceptable on a Saturday night. And I've got 5 servers selected, or at least as many servers selected as possible. There's only one shot pass or fail. I think you can get another attempt ascendant, but it depends on what path you took, how expensive that second attempt is going to be. It is unacceptable, dude. Like, it's still prime time for a Saturday night, 3 a.m. Like, there's so many people probably playing between midnight and 4 a.m. still. Like, what the fuck's going on? Do you always stream at NA times? For the most part, Leo. Usually it's after dinner time, East Coast. But lately, I'm trying to get on a little bit earlier so we can play in a European-based DayZ server. Oh, thanks, Akuna. I love hearing that stuff, dude. I mean, I love Tarkov, but I don't love this 8.5 minute queue time and the spawns. There's a few things that it's hard to love, but usually the good outweighs the bad, and that's why we're still here. 23k players on Steam alone. Yeah, but Boost, I feel like some people look at the Steam numbers for Tarkov and they either think it's like really small or really big, like, oh, we should be getting games type thing, but I don't think we can even count on that, because I think almost all of the, I don't want to say true Tarkov players, but like so many people are not using Steam that fill up the Tarkov servers. I would say definitely the majority are just using the Tarkov launcher and they're not on the Steam numbers. I feel like there's some people that are always saying they never reveal the true number, so we'll never know, and then other people act like they know the number just, I think, to talk shit, and they're like, ah, game's dead. I don't think they ever actually knew. And it's like, are we waiting because there's not enough people, or are we waiting because there's too many people? I'm still not enough servers. I don't know. We're getting in now, but that was literally 10 minutes on the dot. Yeah, I mean, if I was a game dev, I wouldn't want to release my player count numbers either, because it would just fuel the haters to be like, oh, look what happened. Look what happened during Christmas time,
Huh.
And it's like, yeah, you're supposed to go through ups and downs. It's all good. Okay.
Okay, it's nothing.
We gotta find at least a red dot for this thing. Maybe a scope. Where are the other mailboxes at? No, is this a fake one?
Are you nuts? What the hell?
Yeah, okay, so I should probably check on all these mags. M856. M856. Yeah, no, I think it's good this way because we've got one mag ready to kill like a boss and then one mag ready to kill a scav. I just gotta swap back and forth. Okay, I do remember now. There's one below us. What is that thing? What do you mean? We just got this off of metabuilds.com. I thought this was that new shit.
Damn, I'm tired of this walking.
We don't actually need that right now. Well, let's think about it. Nah, let's just make this work. Could use a reflex side with the baby AK though. Oh, because it did have the side rail, didn't it? It had the dovetail thing. You're right, I did notice that. I don't know. I think this is kind of fun. Let's just force ourselves to use it. It's somebody died, and their stuff was stripped, and then I found this piece. I mean, I could just try to use it without the top piece. Let's see how it looks. I think it's honestly easier to get kills with it on there. Yeah, laser's gonna help the most. Wait. Where did I put it? What have I done? Oh, it's in the duffel. Jesus. I can't lose my pieces. This is the best scope. trying to think of a good spot to get red dots and weapon attachments. No, the thing is, I'm sure somebody has left their base with this build before. Someone that was new to the game. It's like, yeah, that looks good. Yeah, Colante might be up. Leo, I don't use any post-FX, and our settings command should be up to date. Hmm. Let's see if he's up first.
What the? He's vanished.
Nobody's home? Hmm. You shrunk your FOV? No, I didn't shrink it, dude. I've always played on like 59. But it wasn't like recently I watched a video on how to get the best FPS in the game, or just better performance, because I thought mine was kind of shitty. And the video, a few videos recommended max FOV. I think it's 75. So I tried it for a couple of weeks. You know, sometimes I thought, oh, this is really good, and then other times I was like, nah, it's too zoomed out. Like, I think you need to be a little bit more zoomed in than 75. It's like, I was also seeing these weird videos that kind of didn't piss me off, but I was like, oh, that's what people are doing? Where, like, if they have a certain build, they go to a certain FOV. But let's say they're trapped in a dark spot on interchange, and they're like, oh, all I have is a red dot. They turn their FOV down as low as possible, actually down to where I put mine. And apparently it zooms in the red dot a little bit, so they can get that kill, you know, further away a little bit easier. Which, you know, I'm not using low FOV to get easier kills, but I've just always played on the lower FOV. I thought it was default when the game came out. Yeah, maybe I should try something in the middle, in between 59 and 75. Okay, let me think. Where can we get a red dot? I don't think I checked the actual box here. I just looked at the top. Oh, that could be cool. We got bullets for that too. What's here? Yeah, just a scav. Ooh, suppressor. You gonna play Ark? Oh, Full Metal. I did play a bunch of Ark when it first came out. You know, at least like 100 some hours, but yeah, I'm kind of taking a break now. I think it's an awesome game. I'm more drawn to Tarkov and first-person shooters and stuff. I don't know, the older I get, or let's just say the more games we play, our preferences start to slim down a little bit. And I think I'm just pretty picky about the way my game looks. And like, I'm just going to be constantly battling myself if I play third-person shooters again. Like, you know, I can enjoy it for most of the time, but then I get into a few moments where I'm like, man, yeah, it's fucking third-person bullshit again. Whoa! Yeah. Oh my god, I can't shoot this guy. I gotta learn how to shoot this gun. BKF6 with M4. Oh, I didn't even see that thing. Maybe we try to lower this thing a little bit. There we go, that's not bad.
Marvelous.
Which one's better? Probably the one I have, right? Okay, let's keep that on full auto, just in case somebody runs up on us. Yeah, I don't think we want that backpack. Might be a little bit too loud. Food, yeah, true. Food and water's getting kind of low, but we do have it. Oh, you mean the chunk out there? I didn't even think about that. Yeah, we have plenty of food though. Nice. Okay, this is probably a good time to eat some food.
What about command? They just left us.
Yeah, we started with nothing but a knife and basic meds, but we got really lucky and found a dead guy. We kind of got to witness his death and then show up a little bit late to get the leftovers. Which is not the route I wanted to take, but it worked out. Aw, Zeke, thanks for watching, dude. Oh, getting some lag spikes. Might be player scouts coming in. Okay, I'm trying to think of the best route towards interchange. Lights. I'm probably gonna take one off. It's just that one has a laser and one doesn't. He had just a flashlight on, but I prefer to just have one flashlight. So let's get rid of it. Ooh, that's what I want. Nice. Emu Hollow? I don't think it's Timo. I think it's a Russian one. There's a lot of dead space right there. I don't like that big block. But the site itself looks good. Okay, there should be a secret stash around here somewhere. Oh, so many leg spikes. Maybe the stash isn't here today. Oh, there it is. Ooh, headset. Oh, but I can't wear it with this helmet. What do you think's more important right now, head protection or audio? I think probably audio. The Liberators are pretty good, right? Oh, fuck. I thought he was gonna be a scav.
Enemy killed.
Relax, relax. Oh, poor Mr. Juice is only level 3. Are you kidding me? Mr. Juice is on the loose. It's a good thing we stopped this guy before things got crazy. Kill the child. Dude, come on. You guys know the drill. He was level 56 last wipe. He just started this wipe late. He had a busy New Year's. Alright. He had a busy year. Oh. I don't want to hear that shit. Oh, his helmet. Yeah, his helmet. I think it's a dog tag bug that should say 39. Ah, yes. The old dog tag bug. Wait, are you serious? Because look, he's onto something. You see how that 3 is just kind of sitting out in the open like that? It should be like a little bit more to the right. You know, I think this is the old dog tag bug. Nah, judging by his gear, dude, I think it's accurate. He does look like a 3. He's got the starter shotty from his stash. Nice right in my back, though. I mean, it's up for debate. There may be a dog tag bug that I'm unaware of. I don't know. Maybe a couple of player scouts. Yeah, they're talking way too often, dude. I think these are player scouts.
Особенно вон тот паренек в белом, красава. Сука ты, блядь, и упырь, блядь, где?
Oh shit. Level 3 kind of low for streets, you think? Yeah, see? Right, these are a couple of player scouts. Oh, there might be another player scout down there. That was a little bit scary. Oh, he should have shot. He thought about it. Dude, what is that leg? Oh, luckily that's my last bullet. Fuck me.
Die, scab!
Yeah, these guys will be chasing after the noise though. .56 pen. I don't know if I'm ever gonna see that gun though. Well, these may have been some scav traders. That's what we're gonna go as. Where was this other guy? Another one. Ooh, there we go. That was the player scav, I think. Okay, I'd love to go check the other player scav, but we should probably go. We gotta get towards Concordia. What is the safest way? Why am I so lost all of a sudden? Scavs, let's just let these guys live. Yeah, Bert, you can say whatever you want. You can bind stuff from F1 to F12. If you just double tap Y here, you can pick something. Be like, oh, I wonder what this sounds like.
Stay grouped!
Wonder what this sounds like.
Keep them pinned.
And then there's variations of each one. So I can try to say that again, but instead he's going to say...
Send them some lead!
You know, so each thing has a variation. So you can say what you want to an extent. Sometimes it works really well, other times not so much. There is one kind of random mumble where he just rambles on about something, but for the most part you can be pretty precise. He's back in that door frame again. Okay, let me figure this out. What is the quickest way to get to Concordia? Okay, here we go. Oh shit.
Hold it! Ceasefire!
Fucking scavs. Yo, what's up, Nino? Dude, I think I heard your voice earlier on the beach, didn't I? I was gonna say something, but it was so chaotic and I already had a group going. But if that was you, you have to tell me. I saw you raise your cooking pot, but I feel like in another life that was you trying to raise your shotgun. But then you were trying to like collect your thoughts, be like, wait a minute, do I want to raise this thing or not? It was either you or somebody that sounded kind of like you. Oh, I think I saw another scav. Oh, what? Oh my god. I was reading chat, that was my bad. I almost got killed there by a scav. I didn't realize if you were, I thought you had a shotgun on your back. So I thought you were trying to whip it out. Okay, hold on, what's going on here? Where's that thing? Yeah, whatever. Just keep the other one. It's got more bullets in it. Yeah, it was. We started as a 0 to hero on ground 0. Okay, well that took a lot longer than I thought it would to find an optic. I got 4 minutes left in this raid. Sorry about that, Mr. Juice. That's probably good. Suppressors in your gamma? Yeah, I should have sent back the suppressor, but this one, there's still a chance that we can get it on this gun, and I'm just never going to take it out of there. So there's no way I'm going to lose it. And like, I still have hopes that we could get an AK and put a suppressor on it, because I might run out of bullets for one of these two guns. So, I don't know, there's a chance of a few different outcomes here. Oh, dude, possibly. Is it possibly Pesto? Thanks for the big resub, dude. Thanks for the 2 years. It says, thanks for the good times and the fun streams. Oh, thanks for being a part of it for so long. And is it Kung Fu? Thanks for the 31-month sub. Yo, what's up, Destro? Are there any new games you want to try and stream coming up? I mean, we're definitely going to play the new Resident Evil 9 that comes out late February. There's probably some other good games we're going to check out too. I just can't think of them at the top of my head right now. I was thinking about that Tainted Grail game. It's kind of like an Elder Scrolls looking like the Witcher type game. Okay, thanks for the 17 months up, dude. Okay, let's see how long the queue times take. We're looking decent. Yeah, Slow, believe it or not, I've only played Sekiro. I haven't played the true Dark Souls games, but I plan on it someday. But yeah, I really like Sekiro. Leo, if you just became a sub, there might be a grace period where you have to wait for it to update. Yeah, I did, Cold. I saw it in theaters. Or wait, let me think. Did I see it in theaters? I know I saw it. I can't remember if I saw it in theaters or if I rented it as soon as it came out. Yeah, without too many spoilers. Yeah, I feel like they kind of Boba Fetted it, or they Mandalorian / Boba Fetted the Predator, but that's all I'll say. It was fun to watch, but not exactly what I was expecting. What is the best map for a new Tarkov player to learn? Well, you can't go wrong with customs. It used to be that a lot of the early tasking, a lot of the questing is on customs, and it still is. But now Ground Zero is kind of the new beginner map. And as a new player, you have this little window where everyone that's playing the game now is past level 20 or 21, whatever the cutoff is. So there's level 21 and below and 21 and above lobbies for Ground Zero. So right now you have a great opportunity to just be a low-level Ground Zero beginner. However, it's not a good idea. I hate the map. I don't hate the map. I hate the spawns on the map, and I don't think it has the best flow. It's definitely not their best map by any means. But I feel like it's designed that way. It's supposed to be like a little taste of what the game is, like just a tutorial type map. So yeah, take advantage of the fact that all the sweaties are way above level 20 by now, and you're gonna have just lobies in your lobbies, maybe. So learn, Ground Zero for tasking, learn customs, and then really just do your scav run on all the maps. Just try to, go into the big maps and learn the game. I used to always recommend Interchange and Shoreline for that. But yeah, actually Interchange is a good recommendation now because it's another like early story mission map that you have to go to. So you probably see a lot of other beginners on there with you. Yeah, or learn the map that you like the most, but he's not going to know what map he likes until he has a few reasons to go into it. But yeah, whatever sounds good, just play it, learn it. You could be that newbie that's playing like the hardest map and somehow making it work. When playing invert, are left and right's opposite as well? Well, no, Moonshot, not for me. Some people might be super psycho and play inverted left-right, but no, I just play invert up-down. And it's funny that I call them psychos for inverting the other way. But, I mean, that's psychotic, dude. It's like, I can justify mine, because if you pull your head back, you look up. If you're doing like the plane controls, inverted makes sense. And it feels like it makes sense when you're pulling your head up and down. But like left and right, that don't make no sense. Zach, thank you so much for the long sub at 83 months, man. I hope you're still enjoying it. A name I can't pronounce. Thanks for the half of your subbing. Let me check on something as we're loading in. Dude, thanks for the 6 months. Alright, I'm back. We're still loading. Man, I hate to see that even interchange is another 6-minute queue. What is up with that? I wonder if it's like a late night thing. Maybe I just need to play the game earlier in the day. But our last one was 10 minutes. And now this one is on course to maybe being another like 9 minutes. It's been slow all day, at least for me. Yeah, I was flicking through some streams the other day. Or it might have been like the last day of drops, and a lot of the streamers were saying that every single day they're having, at some point they're having server issues or delays. Almost every single day. You know, maybe not for the whole day, but for like a certain time period. At least for a few hours a day. Yeah, procedural. That's what I was trying to say is, sometimes you can press the character tab and organize your stuff while you're waiting, but ever since they added this new feature that kind of predicts and tells you how long it's going to take to get in, I swear you don't really have a lot of time to organize while it's loading. You can't really stay in your stash while it's loading now. While struggling, no. Things have gone too far for too long now. Dude, we were bitching about 3 minutes. Now we have every goddamn right to bitch about 10-minute queues. This shit has gotten out of hand. However, I would happily take a 30-second, a 1 minute, a 2.5 minute. But when it's like, oh, that was a great day because they were all 3 minutes, and then the next day it's like, oh wait, they're all 4 minutes. Then the next day it's like, oh wait, we're pushing 6, 7. Now somehow I'm at fucking 10 minutes. Like, I would not be bitching at all if it was a minute. But I do think that if it was too low, it would be like, people would be more... Remember the old days with the hatchet runs? How people were just monkey rushing right to the best loot spots? And then they would happily die and just do it again. I feel like if it's too quick, it takes away some of the intensity of being like, alright, I gotta make this run matter. I gotta make this run count, you know? But like, I don't want it to be 10 minutes. But I also actually don't want it to be 30 seconds either. Like, you know, but there's got to be a balance. Right, let's just go downstairs here. Oh wait, did we spawn near our transit? We're going towards one of the corners of the map. Is it this way? Yeah, I think our transit's right there. It's a great spawn to get to Tagilla. Is it? Alright, let's check on Tagilla. It's getting pretty late anyway. I wouldn't mind seeing them. Okay, where is to go? Left or right here? He's in garage C. Fuck, wait is. Yeah, and that's what I'm getting at though. Is like in Arc Raiders, it's so quick, and the free loadouts are so quick that, you know, I think you do play it a little bit more loosely. You don't get as invested. Your decision making is different. You go ah fuck it more often, or like hell yeah we're pushing that. Of course we're pushing that, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to say I love the quick queue times. I'll fucking take a 30-second queue time, but I think it's just best if we don't compare Tarkov to Arc, because they're so different, really. Yeah, but apparently Pobil, it's not even that. Like, I don't know, the Tarkov guys were trying to act like, or someone was trying to say that just the old foundation that they built the game on leads to the load times or something. Like, even if those servers were full of players, even if there was 100,000 billion people playing, we would still have to wait a certain amount of minutes for some setup phase or something. But I don't know if that's true. Wrong way. Oh, this isn't the right way. Oh, okay, I see, I see.
Where is he?
Oh, I did hear a footstep. I think it's him. Oh! The fuck? Okay, question is, do we try to leg him just for the sake of getting his visor and his armor? Or do I shoot him in the face? I don't see him.
Damn, he's gone.
He's got a shotgun. Okay, so I can't see him through here, huh?
What the? He's vanished.
Fuck, he's gonna go psycho on me, dude. If I get in there with him, I'm like stuck in there, right? And there's no easy way to get out quick. I see a shoddy. Yeah, we got one more nade. I don't know, do you think a full mag into his legs would kill him? Yeah, I'm thinking that like I want to keep his stuff for the marathon run. That'd be so sick. But we wouldn't be able to wear the helmet or the headset with it. I should probably just shoot him in the head. Maybe PK. Yeah, I don't do pre-painkillers. Probably should though. True. Yeah, this does have decent ammo, right? 42 pen. Fuck, I don't have a surgery kit. Oh no. He's still sitting there. I can't see him. Oh, that was his head. Yeah, it seems like he might be stuck. He probably just wants me to commit to this hole though so he can kill me. Ooh, there we go.
Threat eliminated.
And I feel bad wasting that visor, but it's probably for the best. Yeah, good call on the rifle. I wasn't going to use that. Also lucky you got stuck. Oh, he killed somebody. Nice, okay, so I guess we take the armor. Yeah, there's probably a few things we could drop. Luck water is getting low. Oh my god, do I not have any water? We have 0 water. What have I done? Surely Tagilla's got a kitchen, right? This guy must eat something. Ooh. Goodies. Interesting build. Fold it. So you can't fold it when it has the red dot on top of it. I guess, yeah, taking it off, folding it, and then having the red dot next to it is technically one slot less. Need the food. Mr. Rolex. Oh, I can't drink the damn Rolex. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Wait, I don't think either of these are going to hydrate me. Green tea on the shelf. Oh, green tea, nice. Thought that was all just decoration. Oh no, got a grenade. Shit. My vision's all blurry from this shit. Okay, water's at 10. We gotta sneak out of here and get some more fluids. He seems to be nading the wrong direction at least. Armor's zeroed out too. Oh, no, he's nading the right spot. Definitely nading the right spot. Actually, he might just be checking for the boss. There's two of them. There's two of them. No, what? Dude, are you kidding me? I should have just peeked out, but it seemed like they were checking all over for the boss. I was gonna wait until he was like right there and then peek him. That seems like shit. Alright dudes, I don't know if I have time for another one because I gotta wake up early and I'm already stretching it kind of thin because it's 4 AM. So I should really get off here before the sun comes up. That was fun though, but I just don't think we have time to do the whole thing right now anyway, so it's probably for the best that we get cut short. I know some of you guys are gonna think it's sus. Let's check his profile just to see what it looks like, but he probably heard me make a little micro adjustment. You know, I probably like scratched my ass or something and he's like, whoa, my fucking headset's picking up some stuff. But it's all good. Let's do it again next time. We'll probably start on DRL and then we might finish with this again. But dude, Shadow Moon, thanks for the 4-year resub. And Hard as well, thanks for the 5-month sub. Was it Starvin? Thanks for over a year supporting the channel, dude. He says, Happy New Year, bro. Hope you had a good Christmas. Aw, dude, I hope you have a good New Year as well. Hang out for just a minute. Let me see if I can pass you guys over to somebody. Maybe somebody doing some DayZ or Tarkov tonight. But yeah, excuse me. I probably won't be on for... I'm definitely not going to be on tomorrow because my throat is still a little bit sore. So hopefully I can get over this. And once I start feeling better, I'll be back on. Hopefully, you know, let's get at least another full session of DRL before the map starts to die down a bit. Or before he takes it out of the experimental phase, I mean. Oh yeah, and then the last thing I need to do is... What was the main quest? Let me just see what our objective is for the main quest before I go. Oh yeah, we gotta. Okay, so we're trying to get all the way to Lighthouse to find clues about prep or stuff. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Alright dudes, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys back in the next one, probably sometime on Monday. And let me see if I can raid someone before we go.
Want a party? One down. Wanna cooperate? Wanna cooperate? Hey bro, wanna party? Hey guys, we need to all work together. Wanna party?
Fuck off!
You're good to fire!
Oh, stop it. Stop it. That's disgusting.